From railway to greenway, the central stretch of Singapore's old rail corridor is open to visitors once more. There are now restored landmark bridges, more entry points and a pedestrian underpass. Government agencies and stakeholders worked together to help replant native species and start ground-up initiatives along the corridor. Most of the trail along the southern and central stretches has also been improved and reopened.
And when completed, the rail corridor will provide Singaporeans with a seamless connected green corridor that will be part of the island-wide network of recreational routes. These routes will provide Singaporeans with more opportunities to explore our island and our outdoors while being immersed in greenery. They will connect communities and bring about a sense of space many times beyond our small island city-state.
You won't see trains hurtling along, but what's left in their place are carefully restored fragments of Singapore's heritage. The trail is 4 kilometers long. Beginning from the conserved Bukit Timah Railway Station, it has a total of 8 access points, ending all the way near Hillview MRT station. This is one of the 8 new access points to the trail, and these steps that you see here, they're actually meant to simulate the timber sleepers that are on the trail. As you can see here, most were actually pressed from the old sleepers and onto these new steps to replicate their look and feel. We begin our walk at the very tracks on which KTM trains ferried passengers and goods between Singapore and the Malay Peninsula in the 20th century. This is the Upper Bukit Timah Road Truss Bridge, and as it was intended, it looks very much like it did back in the old days. You know, when they removed the sleepers and the train tracks for restoration, they made sure to do a laser scanning of the entire bridge to ensure that they could put them back exactly where they were taken from. And apart from that, they also leveled the gravel on the ground to smoothen the walk for visitors. Public consultations for this stretch of the rail corridor began as early as 2017.
It is important as we develop the rail corridor and make it inclusive and safer for public. We also don't change the look and feel and the character of the rail corridor. So some of the improvements that you see along the way when you all come to the rail corridor are actually very subtle.
The Green Lung, which is flanked by Bukit Timah Nature Reserve and nature parks, will also serve as crucial life support for wildlife.
In Singapore, there's many roads that intersect a lot of our forested areas. The rail corridor is one stretch where have very little intersections and wildlife can move from one place to another place safely.
The team planted over 1,500 native trees in the area, some of which serve as food for birds, butterflies and mammals like wild boars and monkeys. Visitors can look forward to a rail corridor that stretches from Woodlands all the way to Tanjong Pagar in the near future. Parts of the South Rail Corridor are set to reopen by the end of next month and the North Rail Corridor by next year. A rest stop and the conserved Bukit Timah Railway Station will also be ready by then.